Whitby was one of my darling mother's favourite places in the whole world. She would tell me stories of childhood holidays and day trips to Whitby with my beloved Nan and great aunts. She adored the place. These stories live on in me today and make me smile as I write this. This video is for my mum. I love and miss you always. I hope you like it. The history of Whitby, from Viking roots to Gothic legends, perched on the rugged North Yorkshire coast, Whitby is a town steeped in history, myth and maritime tradition. With its dramatic cliffs, ancient ruins and cobbled streets, Whitby has been a crossroads of culture and conquest for over 1,000 years. Join us as we journey through the story of Whitby, from its early beginnings and Viking raids to its maritime glory, literary fame and Gothic allure. Early beginnings in the founding of Whitby Abbey. Whitby's story begins long before it bore that name. Archaeological evidence shows that the area was inhabited during the Bronze and Iron Ages, but it wasn't until the 7th century AD that Whitby began to leave its mark on recorded history. In 657 AD, King Ethelwald of Deira founded a monastery at Streonshall. As it was then known, he appointed the renowned Abbess Hilda of Whitby to lead it. Under her guidance, the abbey flourished as a centre of religious learning and cultural exchange. The most significant event held there was the Synod of Whitby in 664 AD, a meeting that decided whether the English Church would follow Roman or Celtic Christian practices. The decision to align with Rome shaped the future of English Christianity. The original monastery was destroyed by Viking raids in the 9th century. The Danes razed the abbey and Whitby slipped into obscurity for a time. Vikings and Norman influence. Following the Viking destruction, Whitby was under Scandinavian control and its name evolved from Streonshall to Whitby, from the Old Norse Hvitby, meaning white settlement. The Norman conquest brought a revival of monastic life. In 1078, Reinfrid, a former soldier of William the Conqueror, turned monk, refounded the abbey. This second abbey would become a beacon of medieval piety and power, dominating the landscape and serving as a pilgrimage site. Whitby's growing religious importance also helped it flourish as a market town. A maritime powerhouse. By the 17th and 18th centuries, Whitby transformed into a bustling maritime hub. Its strategic location made it ideal for whaling, shipbuilding and fishing. Whitby shipyards built many notable vessels, including the famous HMS Endeavour, captained by James Cook on his first voyage of discovery to the Pacific. Cook himself learned his trade in Whitby, working for a local shipping firm before joining the Royal Navy. The town thrived on its whaling industry, with ships heading as far as Greenland. At its peak, Whitby was one of the most important whaling ports in Britain. Literary fame and Gothic mystique. In the late 19th century, Whitby's dark and dramatic setting inspired one of literature's most iconic horror tales. When Bram Stoker visited Whitby in 1890, the haunting ruins of the abbey, the fog-shrouded harbour and the eerie churchyard gave rise to part of his novel, Dracula. In the book, Count Dracula arrives in Whitby aboard the doomed Russian ship Demeter, which crashes into the town's shore. The Gothic atmosphere of the town has since become part of its identity. Celebrate annually during the Whitby Goth weekend. Tourism, preservation and modern Whitby. As the industrial era declined, Whitby reinvented itself as a holiday destination. Its natural beauty, heritage, and links to Captain Cook and Dracula attracted Victorian tourists, a trend that continues today. The town has worked hard to preserve its historical character. The 199 steps, the swing bridge, and the narrow alleys retain a timeless charm. The ruins of Whitby Abbey, now managed by English Heritage, remain a striking symbol of the town's past. Local traditions endure, from jet jewellery craftsmanship to the vibrant folk music scene. And the fish and chips, still some of the best in Britain. Whitby is a place where legends linger and history echoes through every cobbled street and salt-soaked breeze. From saints to sailors, from Viking raiders to Victorian tourists, Whitby's story is as rich and deep as the sea that surrounds it. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into the history of the British Isles. Until next time, stay curious.